CP, thank you for your time, and it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. Now, for mega employers like your organization with so many employees, I would assume that creating a great workplace is probably very challenging. So, as you see organizations grow, what would be the top two or three challenges? And the reason why I'm asking you this, CP, is there are hardly five organizations who are certified great workplaces in this category called mega employers, and with more than 50,000 employees. And you are one of them. So, why is it so difficult for large organizations to become great workplaces? What's your take?
So, Prasenjit, thank you, and thank you for giving us the recognition. Thank you for realizing that uh, being a great place to work when you are a 5,000 people company is probably a lot easier. But when you are 50,000, you still probably do manage well, but beyond 50,000, as we are 125,000 associates, present in 90 countries, 5 generations of workforce. And if there were not people like me, the average age would have been a little lower. And 100 nationalities. In large organizations, I think there are few things that I'm sure you have observed them more. But for Tech Mahindra, creating a great workplace and an engaged workforce is not a HR initiative. It is not a project manager program. It is a core business strategy. And I genuinely believe I have to live it every day. So when you talk about my driving from Delhi to Pune, what was going through my mind? That the same team had not seen me for 60 days in person. While we were able to move 93% of work home, there was 5 to 7% of people who had not even stepped out of my campuses. They were living on the premises. And I had to walk the corridor. I had to walk that shared accommodation. I had to eat with them to say I am one of them. So I'm not trying to say that I could do it for 125,000, but please remember we are a digital world. That I am spending a month in Pune where I have majority, as you all know, that Pune and Hyderabad are two of my biggest centers. That I'm spending a month with my wife in Pune. Coincidental that Pune happens to be the headquarters of Tech Mahindra. It is also coincidental that yes, I do have a house here. But the fundamental fact is we live the talk. Number two, we are an agile structure. We will simplify workflows to demonstrate and show that we are a human-centric organization. There are times when we will personalize the human experiences, and we will try and continue a high-touch organization, and that I would lead it from the front. The second point, ultimately, I can't do it all over. So you have to take into account that there is a fundamental maths. Fundamental maths is that CP Gurnani can talk to 150 people. Those 150 people, if they talk to each one of them to 150 people, then we are talking of 20,000 people, 125,000 people who are connected. That means a high touch organization continues to demonstrate high touch. The second part is the beautiful advantages of being a technology company and continuing to be technology driven. So what you call as workflow becoming automated, processes becoming automated, and we becoming a faceless organization, I think it is wrong because you are using technology to your advantage. And I'm not saying that it is easy. Trust me, in this Twitter world, you know, we work around the world. Certain areas you have to, because if my wage bill today is 67%, that means I am running an organization which is, when I talk to Dr. Pavan Goenka and Mahindras, he tells me his wage bill is 6%. Now,
Right.
if there will be organizations where the wage bill would be 3%. One of my closest friends runs a garment export company. He says his wage bill is less than 20%, and he says his wage bill is less than 20% because he is into highly embroidered and custom built, hand woven stuff. He said otherwise in his industry, 12 to 13% is the norm. Now, again, why am I throwing these statistics is that I am conscious that there is a need for me and my management team to practice what they wrote in 2018 as what we call HR Next.
Right.
HR Next was a carefully drafted and based on various feedbacks and surveys that we need to become a little more human centric. We need to become a more better listening organization. Our leaders need to be trained to cultivate a culture of trust. Most of us go and sit in an aircraft to go and build relationship and trust with our clients. Are we doing it with our own employees who make all the difference? Because if I am not human engaged, if I am not recognizing that it is that talent which gives me the next meal or today's meal, that if I cannot demonstrate gratitude and if I cannot show fairness and equity, I mean, I'm missing out on getting a motivated workforce. So I think the problems could be 20, but the solutions are a healthy mix of transparency, communication, living the talk, and doing it together. Again, giving you examples. I have a leadership team which every Sunday would go along with our community services. All these 11 weeks, my teams have been going into villages, far-flung villages, where the government business has not reached. That means the government social charity has not reached, but my team has reached. And these people do it with a passion. We enable them. We give them the platform. But that mindset of working together, standing together, and becoming taller because we are together towards the community or towards my customers, that we not only talk about humility, we not only talk about empathy, but we practice it. And I think it is various initiatives that we took in 2018 as part of our TechM Next program has helped us win those 3 awards from you.
And we can see that in the kind of employee responses that you have. What you are saying is creating an organization for a higher purpose, creating an organization for the community and all stakeholders, not just the shareholders. And you are saying that high tech is not going to replace high touch. High tech is going to enable high touch. Now that organizations know that it doesn't matter, you can be 50,000, 100,000, 125,000, 200,000, but you can still keep the spirit of a great workplace culture alive. And you have the manual, you have shown us how it can be done. Thank you so much for your time, CP. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
It's an honor, Prasenjit, and thank you so much. Thank you.